Everybody, it's Chris and Marissa at Dixieland Farm, and Christmas is winding down. This is Christmas Day. Probably by the time you see this, it'll be after Christmas. So we can finally actually voice our opinion on awful Christmas songs. Christmas songs started a little bit before Halloween, which is
Unacceptable.
yeah, apparently it's okay now. It's not okay. Matter of fact, her sister already found Valentine's Day candies
And
and
Easter
Easter candies. It's ridiculous. Okay, but all right. So we've got a loop on at work going constantly of Christmas music, and Christmas music used to be about Christmas, but now I don't know if you know this, but a lot of artists make Christmas music because they'll have to be played during Christmas time over and over again. So they're doing it for a financial reason. They're doing it so they can gain money. Because I don't know what All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey is. It's not really about Christmas. I mean, it's sort of like any Christian song, replaces baby with Jesus. It's like it's not. They're just regular songs, but they throw the word Christmas in there, and now it's all of a sudden it's a Christmas song.
Or the sound of bells.
Right, and anyway, so Marissa has some songs that she wants to give an extra shout out that, hey,
Stop playing these.
you suck, all right? So, hit it.
All right, the first song I have a problem with, and I think a lot of people don't realize it when it's playing, is the song "Baby It's Cold Outside," or I like to refer to it as the date rape song. Somebody call 911 because this woman wants out of this dude's house and he will not let her go.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that song. It means the poor, I really can't stay, baby, is call 911, but baby, it's cold. It's bad. This poor woman wants to make a break for it,
Right.
can't get out. There's a billion versions of the song out there, and I have to wonder, has anyone ever listened to the actual lyrics? It's supposed to be romantic, but it just smacks of creepy.
I'm going right off with the biggest, worst offender of all time. This is not only the worst Christmas song that I can think of, it is the worst song I can think of. It honestly sounds like they, oh crap, I gotta come up with a Christmas song, and as the way, not even from the limo, it was from walking from the opening of the door of the recording studio, is Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time by McCartney, Wings, alright. First of all, how does Linda McCartney make Yoko look like a good singer?
It is bad.
It is the worst song. And bing, 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 bing. It's not even a song. I don't know what the hell it is.
Played on like a Casio.
Simply, the worst song ever made.
It actually makes him angry when it comes on.
Oh, I get so angry. It is so.
And it's on all the time.
And it's one of those songs, even at work, I've got the volume down, right? But even in the distant of the hallway speaker, I can still hear ding, 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 ding. And I know exactly what it is, and I get angry at work, and people are like, what's wrong? It's, can't you hear what's on? No, because the speaker's not on. They don't have the filter.
They don't have the Wings radar.
Yeah.
Clearly. Well, as long as we're talking about McCartney, we'll just move right over to John Lennon's "War Is Over," because anytime Yoko's on a song, man, I gotta call shenanigans on that.
That's rough.
It's terrible. It's just that just moaning in the background, and it's just terrible.
And that's always what I want during Christmas, to be lectured about a war that's over.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, but even beyond that. So this is don't.
And what have I done? Don't judge me, Christmas music.
What have
How
you done?
dare you judge me?
All you did was make a stupid ass song with your stupid wife.
I don't.
It's not even a Christmas song. That's fine.
It's just a judgmental. Yeah, we don't.
And I don't think it's really Lennon's fault, right? He didn't I wrote a Christmas song, I'm gonna cash in. He wrote a song during Christmas to make rich white people feel bad, and now some idiot programmer says, "Oh, that's a Christmas song." It's not a Christmas song. It's not a good song anyway, but it's not a Christmas song.
And as long as we're on a kick of being lectured by terrible Christmas music, I'm gonna give a shout out here to Band-Aid and Do They Know It's Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just because of one particular line that thank God tonight. Thank God it's them instead of you. What the hell? We think, oh, thank God you're not starving in Ethiopia. What kind of crap is that Christmas song? That one line makes me want to burn every copy of the song I can find. It's terrible. Don't judge me and don't patronize me. Christmas. It's terrible. That line alone makes that song among the worst.
I'm gonna take this one because I don't know the other one that you know. But yeah, Christmas shoes.
No.
Holy crap! That's exactly what I want to hear every day leading up to Christmas about Mom dying.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
Oh, and you know what? When I'm on my deathbed, I want shoes.
Yeah, opposed to morphine.
Right. Don't bring me drugs or anything. Shoes will make it all better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that song.
Well, I'm laying in my deathbed, but at least I got my fancy shoes on. What the hell is that?
It's nonsense.
Right.
And you know what? Even worse is I hate that song, and I will admit it. It makes me cry. And I don't need that kind of. You know, holidays are stressful enough as it is.
But again, that has nothing to do with Christmas. It has everything to do with a woman dying.
Could be any day.
Could be any day. Happens to be Christmas. Same thing. Guys like, well, it's got the word Christmas in it. Let's put it in the rotation.
Not allowed. I'm going to go next with the song that would be my version of the worst song ever, not just Christmas song. It's a song Christmas Rapping by the Waitresses. That's a Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Sorry, I'm a terrible singer, but that's a terrible song, so it's worthy of my terrible singing.
I don't know why it doesn't bother me.
It is horrifying. It's about the girl forgot cranberry sauce. She goes out, comes back home. It's about somebody sitting home alone and decides, no, I'm not going to participate in Christmas this year. But forget the lyrics. It's got the most obnoxious, like this horn thing going on in the background. It's shrill and it's terrible and it's just horrible. It's like almost a spoken word. It's not really sung. It's just kind of them, the chicks just kind of talking through it.
For an early 80s song, I think this was early 80s, but let's say late 70s, early 80s, a song that's never played, which has everything to do with Christmas, is Father Christmas. I never hear that song on the radio. It's all, and man, does it mean something now. It's all about being so poor, you don't want toys, you just want money to live. That's all of us. You know, this is, the fiscal cliff thing is a made-up thing, but it is true. We are all a lot poorer than we used to be. You know, if my dad was alive and saw how everyone is scraping by, he'd be sick. I mean, this is not what his generation, you know.
All right, settle down. Christmas.
Back to Christmas.
I'm going to go next with The Same Old Lang Syne by Dan Fogelberg.
I didn't even realize Dad Fogelberg sang that.
Neither did I. But
you looked it up.
I looked it up.
She did research.
I did the research, and the problem I have with this song is it's really about almost cheating on your spouse. You bump into some dude at the store, and it's really, I guess, more of a New Year's song than anything else. But these two people bump into each other at the grocery store. Next thing you know, they're sitting in the guy's car drinking beer and reminiscing about when they used to date, and it's just awkward and creepy, and there's nothing remotely Christmassy about it.
And it's a New Year's song being played during.
Right, and like I said, it's more of a New Year's type song, but still it gets played Christmas time, and I got a problem with that.
Again, I've already brought it up, but All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. No Mariah Carey. That's all I really need to say on that one.
I mean, and we got the added bonus of like every company uses that as their like Target and Walmart. It's everywhere. It's the herpes of Christmas music. There you go.
It's spreading.
It's spreading.
Well, if there's anybody to spread herpes, it's Mariah Carey.
So there you go. What is your feelings on? Some of you may not know this particular song. I honestly, we didn't hear it until I moved down here to the south. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know that song. I think I want to pull it up here. Maybe you can take Santa Baby by Madonna for the good people while I pull up a version of I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
I mean, I love All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. I never hear that song being played.
No.
That's adorable. So is Dominic the Christmas Donkey.
Love that song.
Like, never played.
No, not down here because nobody knows. Well, it's about the Italian Christmas donkey.
Well, nobody likes the Italians. I mean, that's sure.
It's a donkey bias.
I stand by that. All right, but while Marissa's looking up for me to hear this hippopotamus song, you know what's not played are actual Christmas songs. Like if you watch Christmas Story and you hear the background like la 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 la, right? I never hear those songs. All you hear are these middle of the road weird pop songs that are awful.
Yeah.
God awful.
There will be no Justin Bieber Christmas.
Right.
Let me just tell you right now.
You know, or Hanson Christmas. I mean, there's, you know.
Yeah, none of that.
It's all Bublé kind of crap, which is, I've nothing against Bublé.
I would like a little classic Christmas. Would be nice.
Classic Christmas. All that is gone. So you don't have, you know, We Three Kings and all. It's all Jingle Bell Rock, you know, kind of stuff.
All right, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna bring the laptop over by the camera. So.
Well, this is freaky. So they're watching YouTube while we watch YouTube on a laptop. That's.
It's
breaking
the
fourth wall. You're breaking the fourth wall. They can, well,
right away. What is this awfulness? Listen. This shrill, awful voice.
All right, I don't want to hear any more. I don't want to hear any more of this. No, turn it off. 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 Oh my God! No, that's awful.
It's just unconscionably shrill.
By Gayla Peevy?
Gayla Peevy, who I think was a child star, perhaps, back when everything sounded shrill and terrible.
Santa Baby. Oh.
Santa Baby by Madonna, because she's singing in that weird baby voice the whole time.
Yeah, and you know, it's not really about sex with Santa Claus, but
it's about pimping. It's about Santa be pimping, if you know what I'm saying.
Gross.
A lot of these just really smack of a creepiness that kind of ruins the whole, you know, Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
And speaking of creepy and pimping out yourself to Santa Claus, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. There's a part in the song where she talks about taking the person singing sees Mommy undressing Santa.
Oh, that I don't remember.
Yeah, I think there's a line.
I blocked that out.
Blocked that out of me in my happy place. It's just terrible that you know. One would assume, in the best of cases, either mom and dad are completely unaware that they are traumatizing this kid who's watching, you know, mom make out with Santa Claus. At worst, mom really is making out with Santa Claus and cheating on, you know, on her husband. So either way, just
that's a stocking stuffer, is what that is.
Yeah. Somebody's stocking's getting stuffed.
Ooh. So.
But yeah, I mean those.
There are so many worse songs. Also, I mean, there's probably we're just forgetting them. These were the
and
ones
don't forget, this is all subjective. Perhaps one of your favorites has been mentioned. It's nothing personal. It's just that I think that these are the worst songs ever.
I concur. Which, yeah, they are terrible. And
I'd rather hear the dogs barking Jingle Bells than any one of those songs.
And it would have been fine if it was only 4 weeks, but it's really 8 weeks that you hear this. I mean, and here's the other thing I don't understand. The 26th, it's over.
It's done.
It's
like it never happened.
Like right, it's back to business. Christmas season is till New Year's. The tree stays up, but the songs die. So I don't get that.
But that's not a bad thing. Let's let the songs die a swift and just death at midnight tonight. Let's just let that happen.
Yeah, I prefer a Puritan Christmas of, you know, depressing choral music. You know?
If you some Gregorian monk chanting Christmas. Yeah.
Everyone is dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, sure. So, Merry Christmas, everybody! Bye-bye.